official Divine has just uploaded how strong as one of my probably favorite. How strong is Optimus Prime? We're about to find out. Without further ado, we just gonna hop right into it. If you enjoyed the reaction, leave a like, comment in the comments below, and you let me react to next. As always, hit that sub button.
Optimus Prime. A worker in a world war, a spark overlooked by titans and tyrants alike. But when the sky cracked
Look at my
and
goat.
metal gods turned brotherhood into bloodshed, he didn't break. He rose.
Look at
not
my
by
goat.
chance, not by code, but by choice. And in
Hey,
that
who's
moment,
your favorite character in the Transformers saga? I'm pretty sure like most people be like Bumblebee. Mine is Optimus Prime. I know some people like Ironhide 2 before Sentinel, you know.
the entire universe met its greatest protector, Optimus
Facts.
Prime.
Facts.
Optimus isn't just a warrior, he's a living contradiction, a god made of circuitry and convection, a machine with a soul.
Crazy how
While others fell
Transformers
into
1 flop.
corruption or collapsed under the weight of power, Orion ascended, not through
Orion
might
facts.
alone, but through unshakable will. The cosmos crowned him the last Prime, the true Prime, the only being worthy of the matrix of leadership, a relic not of machinery, but of the
Ah man, you gotta love this, man. Why am I in 40? Brother, why am I in 40? I mean 480.
soul itself. But before these legends even began, over 9 million years ago, Orion served as a law enforcer, unafraid to speak up when he saw injustice. And when
Facts.
Megatron, the gladiator who rose from the mines to command an
Megatron.
ideology of brutal conquest, began his crusade, Orion forged into a symbol, Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots, protector of light.
Yo, you know there might be they're coming out with a new Transformers. Not might, and Michael Bay is directing it. Everybody wants Sam with Wicked back. I would love to, bro, but I think he's too old. I think that story is like should be just left the way it was. I don't want to see no prequels or whatever that they're gonna try and do. Give me a new character, make him good, and as long as you got Optimus Prime and Bumblebee in it, we'll love it.
The counterbalance to a galaxy on fire. As the Civil War erupted, Prime led the charge with the ultimate strategy, his fist, his spark, and his words. In his early life, he defeated the entire Cybertronian Senate single-handedly, an act akin to punching through Parliament and rewriting the laws of physics with your bare hands. But his strength was not just rebellion, it was evolution. Optimus Prime, just in his base form, is comparable to the gods of his world. Prime was able to withstand Jupiter's gravity casually and battle beings like Megatron. His power is immense, his durability is near infinite, and his skill is unmatched. With the Matrix, Prime became one of the strongest. He defeated Nova Prime, a monster tethered to the dead universe, a realm that transcends all known reality, an oblivion of non-existence. Optimus didn't just survive, he dominated the entire fight. Optimus outscales Infospace, a realm that is made of pure information, an idea so abstract it sits between Afterspark and the Kingdom, the conceptual roots of the Tree of Life. When Soundwave used the enigma of combination to augment him with the Afterspark, Prime's power shattered the walls of reality. This wasn't just an upgrade, it was a metaphysical transfiguration. The Afterspark is
How you know all these big words, official? I don't. Administrative man transfiguration. Is that what you just? How you know all these big words?
existence's breath, the soul beyond death, and Optimus Prime held it within his hands.
Oh my
Optimus
gosh.
can travel faster than light, casually flying to Jupiter with Soundwave, but that's child's play compared to his greater feats. In Infospace, a place of pure thought beyond dimensions, time ceases to matter. There is no before or after, there's only now. Prime moves freely here, making his speed immeasurable, as he now exists beyond time's era where causality can't anchor him any longer. He withstood strikes from beings like Regenesis Shockwave, who possesses enough power to warp the skeletal fabric of Cybertron itself, bending time and matter like paper under the weight of war. When Shockwave turned his body into a living constitute of raw singularity, a ripple of destructive DNA meant to erase entire timelines. Optimus
Transformers is this in? This wasn't in the animated series. Was this in the animated? I might gotta watch the animated series. I'm talking about the old animated series. Was this in that?
Didn't falter. He rose through the burning gears of fate and answered with fury made of
My goat.
justice. He's lifted constructs under the crushing pressure of Jupiter's gravity, over
True.
2.5 times stronger than Earth's pull. Imagine that, lifting structures under the weight that can flatten mountains. But even if that feels like a limitation, the numbers don't capture resolve. The numbers don't scream in Cybertronian code when a Titan rises against entropy itself. And all of that strength isn't
This movie
just
was amazing.
physical.
Well, I'm tripping. This movie was okay. The movie I'm thinking of is Dark of the Moon.
Against Devastator, being composed of multiple Cybertronians combined into a single mechanical colossus of carnage, Optimus stood alone, a lesser warrior that would have crumbled under the sonic tremors and tectonic destruction that followed with every step. But Prime, he didn't retreat. He countered with logic, angles, and conviction. He's battled against martial arts gods like Bludgeon, a master of ancient forbidden Cybertronian combat styles. This warrior moves like a storm of blades flashing steel and whispering death. But Optimus has mastered dozens of martial arts disciplines. He can disarm foes in 6 different ways before they can
Optimus
even
really just a
process a
goat.
thought. And it's not just because he's fast, but because his mind has already mapped out the 6 futures and chosen the one where peace survives. And even when he's backed into a corner, he rode the
It is crazy how Optimus will, and any solution Optimus can find to win, he's gonna use it. He doesn't care. Especially the Michael Bay Optimus Prime, any solution he can find to win. If it's taking your head off, as we've seen, he does not care. He's taking the head straight off, bro.
corpse of a fallen comrade into battle, a moment that became a myth, a living monument to his resolve, a testament that even when surrounded by ashes of hope, he still becomes the flame. But Optimus isn't just a strong machine. He's an intellect encoded with millions of years of wisdom, knowledge, and command. He's a super genius analyzing the battlefield before
Yeah, he is,
even
because
begins.
he's literally a computer.
His Cybertronian vision doesn't just see light, it reads DNA, parses emotions, and maps probability. He has information analysis algorithms built into his optics that calibrate trajectory, force, and counter before Blade even moves. Once he sensed Omega Supreme approaching from the void of space, light years away, because his cosmic awareness isn't limited by space, it's narrative. His senses change the same way you sense cold wind before a storm. He isn't
True.
just aware, he's completely prepared. That's a bar. But the greatest battlefield he's ever commanded.
Hold on, go back. Oh my god, man, my hair is making me annoyed.
He's the way you sense cold wind before a storm. He isn't just aware, he's completely prepared. That's a bar. But the greatest battlefield he's ever commanded is not physical, it's ideological. He's united fractured factions, brought peace to civilizations that have
Facts.
never known it, and
Facts.
made mortal calls that reshaped entire timelines. He can convince warriors to go on suicide
Who do
missions.
y'all think the ultimate leader is? Would you think it's Captain America? If we're talking about just pure leaders, I think Captain America. I got Optimus Prime. I got Optimus Prime. Cap, cool, but he went and broke up the Avengers and shit, bro. Optimus ain't never going for that, bro. It's Autobots for life. Optimus ain't never going for that.
Just by his speeches alone. He is the mind of Cybertron between control and chaos. In terms of durability, without the Matrix, Prime has survived planet-level attacks, but with it, he's withstood attacks from infraspace entities which exist as pure conceptual frameworks, ideas that move like stars, thoughts that detonate like supernovas. He doesn't just survive attacks, he rewrites their outcome. When imbued with the afterspark and amplification of already celestial strength, he doesn't resist damage, he transcends it. Blades become whispers, lasers become light. To be able to damage Optimus at that level, you'll need to damage the code of meaning itself. And this isn't hyperbolic. The matrix of leadership isn't just a relic, it's a
Shout out to Hyperbolic Time Chamber.
living singularity,
Or the
a
hyperbaric.
symbolic embodiment of Cybertronian will, forged from the first dawn of Cybertron's sun. It contains the thoughts of the first primes, the echoes of every prime before him, and the potential
Damn.
of every spark to come. When Optimus wields it, he becomes more than a warrior. He becomes a narrative constant, a force so intrinsic to Cybertron's metaphysical fabric.
Hey, I know this is AI too, Official Divine. So you hopping on that train, my boy. At some point, it's like you can only do so much for certain shit, though. Like, so it's like you're gonna need AI sometimes.
That without him, planets themselves would literally cry. And when powered even further by the afterspark, he reaches a state where existence itself recognizes him as the axis of fate. Time bends around him. Space hums with his steps. All of the narratives curve toward hope simply because he wills it. To measure Prime's physical might alone is trying to contain a supernova in a bottle. It's not a being bounded by logic or numbers. This is a titan who fights concepts, who walks into the dead universes, realms of nothing that rots stories from the spine, and returns with light still burning in his chest. He is resilience, rebirth, and revolution, fighting against beings that turn their back on the very tree of life, who sought to override all of Cybertron's culture and history. And Prime didn't just stop him, he redeemed the meaning of the title Prime. He stared down abstract horrors, defeated gods made of information, and endured—
It's crazy how strong Optimus Prime actually is, bro. Like, to be a robot, you think it's just like, all right, but there's like no limit to how strong Optimus Prime can get. It's because all the codexes, all the stuff in the Transformers universe.
Force is meant to delete souls before they're even born. Overall, Optimus Prime would scale from complex multi to outer with immeasurable to irrelevant speed.
Facts.
And shout out to Ethan who dropped 60 to sponsor this video.
That boy dropped a 60 bomb.
In the end, it's not the steel or the strength that defines a Prime. It's the fire that won't fade, the courage that never kneels. He stood against death, against decay, against the stories written to end him. And when the universe collapsed into whispers, his voice roared louder. Because even when faced with armies of evil, Prime will stand against them all. And it doesn't matter if you're a god. One shall stand, one shall fall.
You motherfucker. Divine, man. You that boy. You that boy. I gotta go watch his twin brother Kazi too. But you that boy.
What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you got—
You that fucking boy. Oh my god, that was hard.
Guys, enjoying this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And
I'm definitely liking. Divine. Golden ending. Without further ado, that is how strong do y'all think Optimus? Do y'all think, because we watched in the first movie he got beat by Megatron, then he damn near never loses again. The only time he lost is when Megatron jumped him and he almost went at you. The motherfucker OP. Optimus Prime is OP, bro. Without further ado, that's it for my reaction. If you enjoy my reaction, leave a like, comment, and comment section below. Show them right to next. And as always, hit that sub button.